Hi guys, Sheila here, and today I want to talk about laser hair removal and maybe clear up some misconceptions or answer some questions that we get commonly at Delo Beauty Company in regards to laser hair removal. So we use the Candela Gentle Max Pro, which is an Alexandrite laser and an Nd:YAG. So we have the capability to work on any skin color, any skin tone. What we can't do, nobody can, is work on any hair color. So blondes and redheads, sorry guys, and the white hair. If I could get rid of white hair, I'd be a trillionaire by now. It just doesn't see it. The reason being is that our laser, I can only speak for our laser, and all lasers are not the same. And I'm sure if you've shopped around, if you're in the market for laser hair removal, you've seen a huge difference in prices from different lasers. And why is one price and one is exponentially a higher price? True lasers, and there's several different kinds out there. Our laser, so I'll talk about our Alexandrite laser, it is attracted to melanin, which if you've ever plucked a hair out of your head and you see that little ball on the end of it, and looks like there's a little black thing in the middle, that is the melanin inside of the papilla right there. That is what the laser sees. So you can't wax for 2 weeks before a treatment, but you can shave all you want to. I actually encourage you to shave before you come in, because anytime that there's hair on the surface, it actually diverts the energy, some of the energy from your treatment, making it a little less effective, and it's going to hurt more, because whenever the laser energy is singeing the hair on the surface, it doesn't give all of its power to its intended target, which is that little tiny bit of melanin inside the follicle. And so I always tell everybody just to make sure you know the parameters so we can overkill, not underkill, in the area, whether it's a face, a lip, bikini, legs, underarms, back, chest, booty, anywhere. I want you to know the parameters of where your particular hair grows, so that we can make sure and target it all. And anyone that tells you that laser hair removal will work permanently in 1-2 sessions, they're lying. Point blank, they're lying. So whenever we talk about our packages for laser hair removal, or we talk about our individual treatments are really tailored for somebody that maybe had a series of treatments before and then they moved away and they can't go back to the place that they went before. Because in order for laser hair removal to be permanent, it has to hit each follicle in the active growth phase twice. And you don't need to know that, but I know that hair grows in 3 phases. It's actively growing, it's chilling out and laying dormant, or it's falling out. And every area of the body is a different percentage. From mine's greater than ours, came up with that the percentage of active growth is different in different areas. So like the face is 4 to 6 weeks, 60% active at all times. Trunk area is going to be every 6 to 8 weeks. Legs, believe it or not, are the least active all the time at 20%. And so we do them every 8 to 10 weeks. And we want to hit each one in the active growth phase twice. So you're looking at a minimum of 6 treatments. So when you do the math on that, it's much better to buy a package deal of laser hair removal, unless you're just looking for your hair to be reduced a little bit. And you can pretty much guesstimate after 2 treatments, you're looking at with our laser, about a 25% decrease in hair growth with each treatment. So depending on what your goals are, but most people want it gone. So if you want it gone, you know that you're going to need a series. So you come in, we talk about your goals, and I put you on a treatment plan. And so we always give a little 2-week window there, but that's pretty much what you can guess is the whiter the skin and the darker the hair, the more effective the treatment's going to be, because there's no melanin in the skin to detract the laser from it. And it's really just all focused towards that follicle of hair. So the darker the skin, the lighter the hair, the more we got to work for it. Does it hurt? Yes. It feels like a rubber band snapping you. Numbing creams don't really do any good, because everything that's happening is all underneath the surface of the skin. I'll talk a little bit about our other laser and why we can work on every skin tone. Reason being is because we also have an Nd:YAG laser, and our Nd:YAG laser loves water and blood. So the reason that works is it doesn't see melanin. So we can work on the darkest of skin tones to remove hair, because the YAG laser is attracted to the blood inside the vessel that feeds the follicle to make it grow. So it, in theory, collapses those little vessels, which is why it also works on broken capillaries, spider veins, and things like that we treat all the time, because the oxyhemoglobin inside the blood vessel, that's what it's attracted to. So whenever we cut off its blood supply, the follicle dies, and that's how we perform laser hair removal. It feels the same. I've had mixed reviews. Some people say the YAG feels better. Some people say the YAG feels worse. And they can. A lot of people can compare that, because whenever we, especially in let's say bikini, full Brazilian laser hair removal, which is super popular. The outer skin layers, like on your legs and lower belly, that's always one color, and typically the inner goody goods are going to be a little bit of a darker color, sometimes significantly darker. So sometimes we use the Alexandrite laser on the outer skin, and then we'll use the Nd:YAG on the darker skin in a good. So that's how we can compare it. Some people say it feels better. Some people say it feels worse. My question that I don't really have the answer to, so if anyone listening knows the answer to this question, I still haven't figured out why we can't use the Nd:YAG to target white and blonde hair. It doesn't really make sense to me. And the doctor that I work with, we've tested it out, trying to wax, rub carbon into it, clean it off real good, and it still comes back. So sorry for everybody. If you have PCOS or any facial hair that you have to shave every day that you don't want, get it before it turns white. So if you have this problem, call me today. Call me right now and let me solve this problem for you. And I explain all of this to you in your consultation, so you don't have to remember this, but our laser is the best on the market. I believe we have the best prices anywhere. And if you jump on one of my memberships, it's specifically geared so you don't have to do that large upfront payment at one time, that you can divide it up over a six month period. And so yeah, if you have any more questions on laser hair removal, I would love to answer them. And if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody that does.